Cheap Seats! Listen to this rocking song. It's 27 seconds long. This is our new Cheap Seats theme. Season 4, we have a dream. To teach the children how to laugh with the help of our great staff. Going farther than Ron Parker. Comedy was never darker. This ain't no time to be a slouch. Join the boys here on the couch. They'll take you on a nasty ride. In the vaults of U.S. pride. Cheap Seats! Doing it! USA! America!
Hey, welcome to Cheap Seats. You want to tell him?
Nah, you tell him.
Okay.
We're doing another Garvey show.
I thought I was going to tell him.
You took too long.
It's okay. I understand. You see, finding footage of a Steve Garvey celebrity weekend is like the greatest thing in the world. In fact, I still remember the day we found it.
Gold. Gold! I found comedy gold! Comedy gold!
In case you don't know, Garvey's celebrity specials are maybe the funniest things in the world, mostly because Garvey is maybe the least funny guy in the world.
Come along and swim with me to the bottom of the sea. Strike!
Unless you think that we're being too harsh on Garvey, you should know that since this special, he's had major financial problems, which would be sad if you didn't know that Garvey is the same guy who allegedly wrote a bad paycheck to his nanny and then lectured her on financial responsibility when she bounced a check. And that's just the tip of the gold iceberg. So let's head out to Utah now, where E-listers await.
The beauty of Deer Valley, Utah.
Will soon be spoiled by Steve Garvey and his annoying white friends.
The perfect setting.
His hair looks more real here than here.
Perfect weekend for Steve Garvey to get together with friends.
And by friends, he means C-listers who don't know him that well.
Joan Rivers.
Hey, she even brought her old face with her.
The nonsense of...
Wow, how much of the entertainment budget did Joan eat up?
The music.
Clearly, all of it. Is he in disguise? Wait a minute, go back. Apparently, Bobby Riggs and Billie Jean King did more than just play tennis. Gil. Stein Eriksen, how did they pull off that casting coup?
Hosted by baseball great Steve Garvey.
Great isn't a word I'd use to describe Garvey. How about Garvey will grate on your nerves? I stand corrected. Freeze it. Notice the asterisks, which disclaim both the event having any celebrities and being classic.
Park City, Utah. In the 1800s, it was a great...
And Sheriff Brian Dennehy escorts confused Vietnam veteran John Rambo to the outskirts of town.
In central Utah. Just up the street,
Mormons, as far as the eye can see.
In the world, and certainly Deer Valley features the world's finest snow. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the snow.
Did Garvey just come from an X-Men convention?
Steve, an action-packed weekend as always. It's fun galore.
Not if you keep using phrases like fun galore, Ken.
Led by our director of skiing, Stein Eriksen. And
Why is Garvey wearing shades but not Wilson? Because Garvey knows that if you stare directly into his eyes, you'll see how dead he is inside.
Just a nice feel and a great personality to it.
Our fun weekend began Thursday evening with the welcoming reception at the Stein Eriksen
Reception?
Lodge.
I can already smell the floor wax.
We had a great group of celebrities this year, led by Ed Marinero and...
There's no joke we could write that's funnier than what Garvey just said.
This is How to Shush.
Hey, they're letting the DJ drink with the guests.
The shorter first baseman, and Gil Gerard.
Who's that? Exactly.
Michael
Floor wax, hairline, rising.
Prankster.
Melissa, you're on the wrong side. The coattails are in the back.
So thank you very much for coming, and it's a beautiful group of people here.
And also Melissa Rivers.
Both tonight and tomorrow, and...
Which is weirder, Garvey's fake-looking real hair or Stein's real-looking fake hair? What the hell is Garvey wearing? Put on a blazer, God.
Not bad for a guy 80 years of age, isn't he? Look at him.
Hilarious. Who writes his material? Well, a few people laughed, so it couldn't be floor
I'm
wax.
involved in the challenge. Thursday night, a fun...
What list is that? The C list. That's the funniest thing he'll do this entire show. Oh, no, I'm not Davy Lopes. Ah,
Anytime that you just listen to Stein,
big glasses, better than short shorts.
you improve your skiing 50%. He truly is the master of smooth.
I'm skiing really slow.
And for people like Ron Mazak and
Who? The sheriff from Murder, She Wrote. Or the king of
the only
commercials.
thing Ron's carved lately is turkey at Thanksgiving there. But
Is that even an insult? Aren't you expected to carve a turkey at Thanksgiving? Freeze it. Goggles and sunglasses, Mazak? Why not put a pinhole in a shoebox and wear that, too?
Michael Floorwax.
Everything's a target for Michael Flores.
Except comedy.
Start in Utah, and by the time he got to the bottom, be in Colorado, couldn't he?
And look like a tree picking up foliage all the way.
Foliage? Even if you meant foliage, how does a tree roll and pick up foliage?
A beautiful day
Obscured by that annoying caricature of Garvey.
here in Park City, Utah. Well, you're ready to go. The Steve Garvey Challenge.
I thought the Steve Garvey Challenge was trying to spend a whole day on the mountain with Steve Garvey.
We're very deliberate with our skiing. We have a certain amount of fear mixed in with
Slower, slower, slower.
the Fila outfit. Make me feel like I'm Stein Eriksen. If I don't.
Garvey's getting so dusted, they had to switch to the wide shot.
Giving a little lead here for a quick finish.
You can't let yourself beat your sponsors. I mean,
Unlike your television viewers who you're sending away in droves.
Are very kind.
but can we stop? Is that a
I question exactly.
Look at that.
Whoa! On-screen Garvey and off-screen Garvey were both chuckling at the same time. It's meta Garvey.
like this? He's handsome.
In what sport do competitors mention in defeat that their opponent is handsome?
Ron Mazak.
Who? The king of commercials.
Ron has as much fun skiing as anybody I know.
So he at it.
Obviously, with that outfit, he better have some fun.
Whoops, I think Garvey just had his last Fila shopping spree with that comment.
He skis a lot of the ski events, a lot of the celebrity ski events around the western states.
Could you marginalize his experience any further?
Softball player.
And he's following your lead, obviously.
And he's following my
By
lead.
making lame jokes.
Wide stance for balance.
And let the...
Shut up, Wilson.
About to lose to Mark, who's buttered up on his skiing.
Buttered up. She knows she's wrong, right?
Oh, it's a dead heat.
And perfect. Stop.
You missed three.
Down goes the king of commercials. Down goes the king of commercials.
Everything hurts. I mean, you wake up one morning.
And you're an out-of-work actor.
Up on you, Steve, I'll tell you now.
Look at Garvey, living it up on the slopes while he silently loses his shirt. You know what he should do, Jay? Declare bankruptcy. Ugh, he would. That's so Garvey. You know, bankruptcy's the easy way out. I have no respect for that at all. Even if Cheap Seats was down to its last dime, we wouldn't sink that low. I would rather have someone come in here and take this coffee table out from under my feet. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Actually, Jay, I wanted to talk to you about that. We're kind of having a cash flow problem. Cash flow? But what kind of cash flow? As in, we don't have any. What? It's okay. We're going to declare bankruptcy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You boys are declaring bankruptcy?
Yeah.
Put it back.
No. We are not going to sink to Garvey's level, okay? We are not declaring bankruptcy.
Well, take it away.
I think we should declare bankruptcy. I don't think we should. You should think about it before you start thinking. You're not thinking when you're talking about how little I'm thinking. You need to think about it, is all I'm saying. You have to think. Yeah, whoa, okay. What are you doing? What's going on?
All right, sorry, I got to repo these.
What? I can't see anything without them.
Hey, look, it's bank orders, unless...
It's your call, Jay. All right, I'm thinking about it. Okay, you know what? Give me my single on this one, guys. We are not ever gonna declare bankruptcy, ever! I think you're making a mistake, Jay. I think you don't know what you're talking about. Where are you going? I can't see anything. Hey, welcome back. Is there anything creepier than Garvey? His caricature? Oh, I liked it. In fact, I hired a caricaturist to do profiles of the two of us. Unfortunately, before he finished, we ran out of cash. Let's see what he was able to do. Ooh, those are good. What? Yours is awesome. Mine's just a nose. Well, maybe that's how the guy sees you. Or maybe because you wouldn't declare bankruptcy, we ran out of money and he wouldn't finish my drawing. Or maybe art is in the eye of the beholder. You look really stupid right now. Well, I feel great. Well, this should be delightfully pointless. What is she afraid of? Whatever she breaks, she's gonna fix it anyway.
Joan Rivers, no jokes included?
Which actually was the motto of the entire weekend.
Joan Rivers in one of the great challenge races of all times. The only question was, would either of them survive?
I have to say, this is funnier than anything she's ever said on a red carpet. Dan, who are you wearing? Fila, back to you, Melissa.
Do we really call this a race?
Joan looks a lot like Tamara McKinney at this point.
Joan looks like Darkman.
She does win the gold medal.
I think hell is an eternal long shot of Joan Rivers skiing with a Garvey voiceover. Why doesn't Joan take off her ski mask? That's her face. Yeah.
Good boy, Dan. Now, gracious in victory.
Which is what she said to E as she was leaving. Why is she wearing a cowboy hat? She was tired of being asked for the Crypt Keeper's autograph. Get over here, you big unknown non-celebrity.
Thanks, Dan, that was fun.
So right now, I'd like to introduce somebody who is
Is
very
that a
special to all
pan
of us,
flute behind Garvey?
Michael Florwax.
God, I hope so. Is he wearing pajamas? No, they're not nice enough to be pajamas.
I was the first comic ever to be invited by Jacques Cousteau to do a comedy show in the Calypso.
Wow, that first joke really hit. He's got him right where he wants him.
Hi, folks. All these sea fans are wacky, aren't they?
Okay, freeze it. Now, we all know how easy it is to rip apart Florwax's act, but after the first few rips, you just start to feel really sad, like Florwax's agent. So to keep from crying, we're gonna try and find the needle of hilarity in this haystack of hideousness.
Look at those crazy manta rays.
That's actually really good. It's almost as if he's underwater, drowning right now.
Got heckled by a hammerhead.
That is so true. Hammerheads are always ruining comedy shows. Yes, they need to get a sense of humor.
Ladies and gentlemen, I feared for my life.
PA equipment left over from the Deer Valley Middle School talent night.
I felt I had to entertain this shark. I figure I can do people on death row. I gotta be able to do sharks.
Capital punishment, always funny.
So I went into my seafood impression, saved my own life.
He does a great tilapia.
I'd like to do them for you right now. Greatest impressions in the world. The entire world.
Great callback from another Garvey special.
All over the world. All over the entire world. Here's the world. Here's me. I travel all over the entire world.
Brilliant.
Lobster.
The antennas. He's thinking of everything, and that's what makes him so good.
Then I went into
This is his go-to bit.
Vicky Carr.
Not enough comedians reference Vicky Carr anymore. Why is that? Because they're stupid.
And I think I'm going out of my home.
I gotta be honest with you, I did not see that coming. And the rich white people go crazy. Oh, that's why he's wearing a tablecloth. Brilliant!
I want to,
This is how the bird flu spreads, people.
but you going out of my
The girls at the DAR meeting won't believe this. We're still white, aren't we, honey? I can't do this anymore. This is worse than Soul Plane. This is a waste of good donuts. Oliver Miller is fuming right now. And I gave up a weekend in Cancun with my tennis instructor for this? This is all because of me. But there's some tight writing. The only way he could have ended that act was by doing a curtsy or swallowing a gun. We didn't think a show could be worse than Steve Garvey's Celebrity Fishing, and then we saw this. Yes, but both of the Garvey specials are masterpieces compared to Rick Monday's Celebrity Prostate Exam Jamboree. Seriously, I thought J.P. Morgan was really funny in that. She was drunk. We'll be back after this. She was playing a character. She threw up on Dusty Baker. Wouldn't you? No. Wouldn't you? No. You wouldn't? No. Weekend celebrity edition of Do You Care? Now, because of the financial troubles we're having here at Cheap Seats, we've had to slash our Snap Zoom budget. Now, we just wanted to point that out because for some of you, Do You Care might look a little weird, but you probably won't even notice. You probably won't even care.
Just the facts. Do you care?
Do you care that Ron Mazak was once offered a professional baseball contract with the Chicago White Sox? Do you care that 3 years after attending the Garvey ski weekend, Cheech Marin became the first champion of Celebrity Jeopardy? Do you care that despite having financial problems, Steve Garvey recently bought a 14,000 square foot home near Park City, Utah? I hear it's near Bill Paxton's houses. Speaking of, where's Harry Dean Stanton with a glass of arsenic iced tea when you need him? Not close enough.
Do we need
Smart move following floor wax. I know. Anything Garvey does now is going to look good.
I usually sing 2
And I was wrong.
national anthems a year, but never.
Somebody get the gong. Now, please.
Cracker Jacks.
He knows he's bad, right? Who, Bishop or Garvey? Both.
Back, so it's one.
Whoa, what was that, Steve? Garvey definitely made them put that picture in to try and cover up the fact that he didn't know the words. What's Bishop playing? An electric toilet seat. Oh.
2, 3 strikes, you're
How about 3 off-key notes and you're out?
bogey.
And nobody applauds. Perfect. Steve Garvey, a Padre in every sense of the word.
Well,
Daylight come and we all want to go home.
her here before, to be
And
sure.
she's so popular at Deer Valley and Park City and the areas.
And popular with every teenage boy who saw her in Playboy.
Wow, and feel her exuberance and her zest for life and that smile.
Easy there, Garvey. Don't you have enough kids?
She has been pretty close to the best female skier at the event the last couple of years.
Hey, what about Joan Rivers?
She's doing a nice job as always. And boy, she is enthusiastic, isn't she? First thing in the morning.
What?
Hey, let's go. Let's get on those slopes.
She's got the good form, and she hates to lose.
Just like Ron Mazak.
That's what happens when you miss 3 gates complete. Oh, what a safe.
Gil Gerard and Scott Murdoch. Of
Wait, go back. Did Gerard just totally cheat? No, he's trying to leave the event early. Oh, that's cool.
This should be a good challenge. Scott's a pretty good athlete.
I'm sure he is, but tell me again why I should care about watching an executive at a beer company race against Buck Rogers.
Gil's very deliberate. Again, could have been a professional athlete in one of 2 different sports.
Instead, he's an amateur in both.
Murdoch was a fella known as the purse stealer a couple years
What?
ago. He slid completely through the fences and ended up with a purse on his pole.
There are worse things that can end up on your pole.
But he ends up in the
Hey, yeah, so we had to relocate to the side over here because we rented out our studio to a yoga class. Nice downward dog score, Settler. But that's just one way we're trying to fix our cheap seats cash flow problem. We've also designed a video game based on the popular snowboarding video game SSX Tricky called SSX Garvey. Take a look.
Coming soon from CS Sports, SSX Garvey. Escape the bill collector. Knock down Joan and Melissa. Keep your hair perfect. Get on a few ski bunnies while your wife's not looking. SSX Garvey. CS Sports. It's what we could afford.
Welcome back to Cheap Seats, where we're struggling to stay financially afloat as we watch the 1989 Steve Garvey Celebrity Ski Weekend. Now, Randy, what's been your favorite low-level celebrity spotting in the show so far? Easy, Stephen Bishop. I'm a huge fan. Really? I had no idea. Is Stephen Bishop still making music? Yeah. In fact, he just put out a new album fusing gangsta rap and house music, all played on an electric toilet seat. Fascinating. And what's that album called? Smack My Bishop?
Welcome back to the 6th annual Michelob Light Steve Garvey Celebrity Ski Classic.
There were 5 of these before this one?
Really enjoying a beautiful day of skiing, and with all the fun activities this weekend, Steve, I know everyone looks forward to the concluding gala dinner.
It's quite a climax, and of course...
Interesting choice of words, Garvey.
And his sniglets, and of course the unknown comic always...
Wait, is Floor Wax the unknown comic? No. Well, yes, but no.
Focus on raising funds for the Special Olympians.
Yeah, because... Oh, well, I guess we can't really make fun of that.
It's funny in our...
Oh, no, he's not going to sing again, is he?
A challenge here. I want to hear this.
Hold it.
You make me sing one night and mess up my hair the next
Hold
night.
it.
This was more rehearsed than a Bush town hall meeting rehearsal.
You know what? You paid your $1,000. You come up and do it.
How many times do you think Garvey heard that line on road trips during his playing days?
1. Yeah!
I can understand this guy spending $1,000 to mess up Garvey's hair, but there's something fundamentally unsatisfying about his performance. The annoying thing is, his hair still looks good. Damn you, Garvey!
Thank you.
Wait a minute. You look like Otis on Andy and Mayberry.
I'm going to go ahead and shave
Was Andy of Mayberry a show?
Why do I feel like I'm one of the Three Stooges?
Because someone should be hitting you in the face right now?
Several hours of intense scrutiny.
What would the sniglet be for Rich Hall choosing to do this gig? Slum-a-favorication?
Was nothing more than a hoax.
He seems way too committed to his material right now.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, chicken obstetrician. Push!
You know, this bit would be so much funnier if he did it with powdered donuts in his mouth. Amateur. The unknown comic is the only celebrity there smart enough not to show his face. That's a bag over his normal bag.
It's gone.
He couldn't take the bag off for the pre-show meal?
Blue handkerchief and place it into the empty bag with the white.
Little known fact, the unknown comic, really Garvey's former teammate Bert Hooten.
Say the magic words, Epic Kazan, Lenny Kazan.
Sports fans love Laney Kazan references.
Handkerchief is now blue. The blue one is now white.
I gotta be honest with you, that was pretty good. There are 3 different images of Garvey on the screen right now, each one more handsome than the other.
Well, we've had a lot of fun here at Deer Valley, Utah.
Would you say fun galore? Not that much fun.
It's just been a gala weekend, and
Gala's not an adjective.
enjoyed Steve being here.
Well, it's a great equation. Our wonderful...
Yep, 40 white people plus Cheech minus Chong divided by floor wax equals fun galore.
You enjoy this probably more than us because it's a chance to...
Well, that's our show, and kind of in the nick of time, too. The power company turned off our lights, and these flashlights are almost out of juice.
And we already went through all the batteries and the smoke detectors.
Yeah, so I guess we should give out some cheapies, except that we can't afford the cheapie graphic.
Or the song.
So, you wanna... Yeah. Cheapies, cheapies, cheapies. Okay, cheapie for, the most...
I can't... What is...
This flashlight is not
This
strong
is
enough.
not...
Can someone please give us a hand here?
Hey, boys,
it?
you're in the dark, huh? It's your Waxy Lou. Pull it together. You need my help?
Yeah, we need your help. Waxy Lou, what are you doing here?
I'm here to give out a cheapie and apparently save your show. You're standing there in the dark like a couple of minions. No, speaking of that, I gotta write a couple.
Don't know what that means. Hey, we were going to give out a cheapie, I think, to Garvey. You want to do the honors?
I'm gonna give it out to Stein Erikson, not Garvey, because Stein Erikson looks like a combination of Howdy Doody and that big boy guy from the hamburger commercial thing out in front of them burger joints.
I don't know what that means.
Me either.
But listen, Waxy Lou, before you go any further, we should let you know that we can't afford to pay you.
Yeah, you can't pay me. Big deal. I'm huge. Look, I've got my own memo pads with my name on them. Right now, I'm writing out instructions to my minions.
Again with the minions.
I think that's a callback.
I'll tell you who's gonna pay who. I'm gonna pay you guys. You have me come on the show. You don't even have any lights. Here you go. What do you need? Cash? Huh?
Yeah.
You need some cash?
Yeah.
Is that what you need? Maybe I can pay for your. You know what I can do? I can pay for your show with my gas card. I'm huge in this town.
Thanks, Waxy Lou. Whoa! Oh my God. What the hell kind of gas card was that?
I don't know, but it worked.
Michael Floorwax just bankrolled our show.
I know.
How awesome is that? Well, I don't know. I kind of feel bad again. Now we can't make fun of him anymore.
Because his mullet fell out?
No.
Because he no longer wears pajamas to work anymore?
No.
Because he doesn't truly understand how to use the word minions?
No.
I'm huge in this town.